Hello everyone, let's learn lesson 8 of class 3 English, the journey of wheels. You know what a wheel is, right? We can see, that wheel helps us to do many things. Like in a car, there are wheels that helps the car to move. So in this lesson, we are going to learn about wheels, the journey of wheels. Okay. So what's the chapter name? The Journey of Wheels. Now let's look at the pictures. You can see many pictures here. You know what all these things are? The first one is a windmill. You can see a potter's wheel and a wheel or tire. And then this one is a bullock cart, then a potter's wheel, then a well. To draw water, we need a wheel there, right? That helps to draw the water. Okay, then this is a merry-go-round. All this work with the help of wheels. Okay, wheel. Now let's move on to the unit 1. It's a story about a girl, Munni. Do you know Munni? Munni is a little girl. She studies in class 3. Her father is a potter. You know who is a potter? Potter is a person who makes pots. Okay, she helps her father in making earthen pots. So this is this one helps to make pot. Okay, so about Munni, her father is a potter and he makes earthen pots. You can see in this picture, this is a pot. So her father, she helps her father in making earthen pots. She goes to the market with her father in a bullock cart. So I told you this one is a bullock cart wheel. Okay, so she went to the market, or she goes to the market with her father in a bullock cart. So you can see in this picture, this is called a bullock cart. Her father takes her to school on his bicycle every day. So this one is a bicycle. Okay, bicycle. So she went to the school. She goes to the school in her father's bicycle. Last Sunday, she went to the village fair. She took a ride in the giant wheel and merry-go-round. So this one is a merry-go-round. You know, a giant wheel, you can see in this picture, this is a giant wheel. It's a ride. Okay, so last Sunday she went to the village fair. There was the giant wheel and the merry-go-round. Okay, let's move on to the next page. Munni was very happy. She saw how we use wheel in different ways. Without the wheel, there would be no bicycles, cars or train. So a cycle or a car or train, everything needs a wheel, right? Without wheel, we can't drive a car, or we can't move the train, or we can't use the bicycle, right? Everything needs a wheel, right? Bicycle, whether it is bicycle or car or train, everything needs wheel. Wheels are used in windmills and steam engines too. In this picture, you can see a windmill. So in this windmill also and steam engines also, wheels are used. Without the wheel, her father would not be able to make pots. So I told you earlier, we learned earlier that Munni, her father, he's a potter. He makes earthen pots, right? So without the wheel, her father can't make pots. Okay, so it's the help of that wheel her father is making this pots. Okay, you can see the wheel here, right? So you can see a wheel here. So with the help of this wheel, her father, Munni's father, make earthen pots. Her mother would face trouble in drawing water from the well. So I told you, from the well we need a wheel to draw the water. Okay, without a wheel it's very difficult to draw the water. So with the help of the wheel, Munni's mother can draw water easily. See here, this is the wheel. Okay, so we can draw the water easily from the well with the help of this wheel. Now let's look at the next paragraph. Many factories run on wheel. You know what is a factory? Factory means a place or a workshop where machine makes things. Okay, machine makes things. So here is the word throw. Factories where machine make things. But who invented the wheel? You know who made the wheel? Who first invented the wheel? Nobody knows the answer. No one know who invented the wheel. One of the first wheels used was the potter's wheel. Okay, first wheel used was the potter's wheel. The same wheel Muni's father used to make pots. It happened 5500 years ago. So it's many years ago. How many years? 5500 years ago, the first wheel, the potter's wheel was invented or used. Later, man used wheel for transport. You know what is transport? So, there are many transportation vehicles like train, bus, car. So, what we do when we get into a car or a bus, what happens there? We move from one place to another. We go from one place to another, right? So, that's called a transport, means of getting one place to another. That's called a transport. The first means of transport was a wooden cart. So, before inventing car, bike, train, bicycle, everything, the first transport was what? A wooden cart. You know what is a wooden cart? See in this picture, this is called a wooden cart. Wheels changed our lives. We can now move easily and quickly from one place to another. Right? We can go one place to another fast, right? Easily and quickly, right? So that's how it is possible. It is possible with the help of wheels. We can easily transport heavy goods on wheels, right? So it is very heavy to transport. It's very difficult to transport heavy goods, but with the help of wheels, that is easy. Our physical work became less with the invention of wheels. So invention of wheels, so with the invention of wheels, our physical work became less. Right from the tiniest watch gear to the large vehicles, the wheel is found everywhere. Everywhere you can find wheels. From where to what? From tiniest watch gear. See in this picture, this is a watch gear. Okay, so large vehicles also need wheels. So everywhere you can find wheels. So it saves our time, it makes our life better. It saves our time and it makes our life better. Okay, now let's move on to the activities. The first activity is name 4 things that are run by wheels. One is done for you. So first look here. You can see this is a bicycle. So bicycle runs by a wheel, moves with the help of wheel. Then what all things are there? You can write car, bus, train. Okay, everything moves with the help of wheels. Now activity 2, let's put T for true and F for false sentences in the boxes given below. Okay, now let's see. A bicycle needs wheels to move. Yes, a bicycle without the wheels, a bicycle can't move. We can't move the bicycle. So a bicycle needs wheels to move. That's a true. The first transport was a bullock cart. Yes, right, we learned that, right? Look at your textbook. The first transport, see here, the first means of transport was a wooden cart. See, we learned that. So it's not bullock cart, it's a wooden cart. See, it's written here, right? So what we can do? We can write F there. We observe the use of wheels right from the watch to the giant wheel. Yes, that's true. You can write T there. Muni took a ride only in the giant wheel. Is that correct? No. You can see here she took a ride in the giant wheel and merry-go-round. So that's a false. F. So Muni took a ride not only in the giant wheel but also in the merry-go-round. Now next is activity 3. Let's complete the following sentences. Without the invention of the wheel, there would have been no vehicle like what? No vehicle like bicycle. You can write here car, bus, train or bicycle. Nothing will be there. So you can write that. Man used the wheel dash years back. That we learned already, right? It's written here. It was 5,500 years ago. 5,500 years ago. So you can write it. 5,500 years ago. You can write it here. Invented wheel 5,500 years back. 5,500 years back. One of the first wheel was, what was the first wheel? The first wheel was the potter's wheel. We learned it. One of the first, this question, okay? Third question. One of the first wheel was the potter's wheel. This one, the potter's wheel. Next question, the invention of the wheel changed. It's over here. The invention of the wheel changed our lives. Okay. It makes our life better. It changed our life. So we can write it here. Okay, invention of wheel changed our lives. Now let's move on to the activity 4. In activity 4, the first question is, what does Munni's father do? So what's the answer? Munni's father is a potter. Why is the wheel very important for a potter? Because it helps to make pots. When was the first wheel invented? The first wheel was invented 5,500 years back. Fourth question, why do you think a wheel plays an important role in our lives? Because it saves time and also it makes our life better. Let's move on to the next activity. Let's learn. Study how the following sentences can be divided in two parts. So we are going to divide the sentences in two parts. Okay. The first one, we can see the sentences here. Munni was very happy. She studies in class 3. Man used the wheel for transport. Wheels changed our lives. Our physical work became less. So we are going to split the sentence or divide it. Okay. Divide into two parts. So first sentence is Munni was very happy. So we are going to divide it from here. So Munni, and that's the first part, was very happy. Then second one is she studies in class 3. So she studies in class 3. Then third one is man used the wheel for transport. Man used the wheel for transport. Then wheels changed our life. That became the wheel changed our lives. Our physical work became less. So we divided the sentences into two parts. Okay. Now activity 5. That is, let's match the words of the blue box with that of the green box to make complete meaningful sentences. So we are going to match the boxes, blue box with green box, to make it a sentence like this. Okay, first one is wheels. So which one it suits? Wheels became less, run machines, move easily, was the potter's wheel, knows the answer. So wheels, what? Okay, so what will we choose? Run machine. So wheels run machine to the second one. Then physical labor became less. One of the first wheels was the potter's wheel. Nobody know the answer. Who invented the first wheel? we move easily. Okay, so this way you can match it. Now divide the sentences as shown before. She helps her father. She went to the fair. He bought a pen from the market. We use wheels in different ways. So we have to divide the sentences like this. Okay. So how we are going to divide the sentence? Okay, let's look here. So we divided it. She helps her father. She helps her father. That's the first sentence. Second sentence, she went to the fair. So she, that's the first word, went to the fair. We divided it. That's the second sentence. He bought a pen from the market. So he, that's the first word, bought a pen from the market. That's the second sentence. We use wheels in different ways. We, that's the first, and use wheels in different ways.